Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. I'm your host, Michael Lemmo, and today it is Flat Top Friday.
Woo!
Yes, and there's lots of stuff going on here at Norman's Rare Guitars. It's hard for me even to keep up. Norm got a bunch of new guitars, not new, vintage guitars, but we filled the store and it's looking great. We're also a Martin dealer now. Lots of fun stuff going on, and Norm's is happening all because of you guys, which we really appreciate. Yeah, there's some really cool Guitar of the Days coming our way because he got some serious guitars. It's really cool to see. But also today we have a great one, and I also wanted to say happy birthday to Brian Wilson, who passed away earlier this week. One of my favorite artists, and Norm had a great quote today. He said, if you don't like the Beach Boys, then maybe you shouldn't come to Norman's Rare Guitars, which I thought was funny. And obviously, of course, it's okay if you don't like the Beach Boys, but they are just part of California history and the sound of California, really. I mean, I always loved the Beach Boys because my mom listened to them when I was a kid, and I just immediately liked them. But I gotta say, it takes a whole new meaning when you live in California. The sound matches the atmosphere perfectly, and part of the soundtrack of our lives out here. So we're gonna play a little "Don't Worry Baby" on this guitar. This is a brand new Gibson SJ200, but it's Norm spec with a double guard in natural. And it is beautiful. One of the best J200s I've heard in a while. I think some of them kind of can have that tubby sound, but this one's really open and really what a Gibson should be, which has that melodic, mellow sound to me. So you got the double guard, a beautiful top on this guitar, and it plugs in. So we'll plug it into a Fishman. You got one volume, one tone, really easy machine. And let's check out the back and sides. This is ridiculous. Check out this wood.
Wow.
Only Norman would order a guitar like this. So cool and pristine, and just a great size neck, about like a medium C. Feels like the old ones. Norm's had a lot of these old blonde ones. Obviously Elvis had one that was really cool, J200 in blonde, but this one is just extraordinary, and like I said, made for our shop, so you know it's special. If this is the one you like, I'm sure Norm would even write you a certificate saying that it was part of his creation. And with the documentary out and all that, I think it's always worth having. If you're here, get a picture with Norm if you buy a guitar. If you're away, get a certificate or something, because Norm is a legend, and it's really cool to get a guitar from him. So I think it's really special. Like I said, you can always say with this guitar, this is Norman Harris's creation, one of the godfathers of the guitar business and vintage guitars especially. So I think it's something special. So we're going to take it out front, see what we can do.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo.
All right, we're out front with the brand new Gibson SJ200. This is an original special. Norm's design, one of the most beautiful J200s I've seen. First of all, as we covered in the back, take a look at the wood on the back and sides. Absolutely unbelievable. Sounds great plugged in. It's got the double guard, kind of based off of the Western Stars we had, which was more of a maroon color, based off of a guitar that Norm sold Bruce Springsteen out of our warehouse. But this one has a really nice, just kind of, you can tell it's healthy wood, and it just sounds great. So we're going to start off not plugged in, and then we're going to play it through this Fishman amp right here, which is a great amp as well. So let's check it out. Plays it all the way up the neck. We'll try another piece. let's hear with a little bit of the amp. So today is also Brian Wilson's birthday. He passed away earlier this week. Such an influence on all of us, and yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of Don't Worry Baby. I kind of went over it this morning, so I'm still figuring it out, but I'm going to do my best. Here we go. There you have it, your brand new Gibson SJ200. Really, really cool guitar. And I love that song. I actually remember seeing an interview with Brian. I think it was, he was driving and he heard, maybe it was the Ronettes, maybe.
Be My Baby.
Be My Baby. And he pulled over to the side of the road and he was so inspired he wrote that song right away. And you can hear the correlation between the two songs. One of my favorite Beach Boys songs, and the soundtrack to California. So we will miss Brian, and I hope you love this guitar. Check them all out at normansrareguitars.com and also on Instagram and Facebook. I'm your host, Michael Lemmo. We're always buying guitars, even though we've got a lot now. But so you come by and check out what we got. We got some really cool stuff coming up on Guitar of the Day. We're always lucky here, and yeah, see you soon.
Bye. That's awesome.